When I was a kid, a policeman was someone you looked up to and respected. You can't stop people printing what they want to print. I don't like this young crudeness now, which is supposed to be comedy on Friday nights. I don't make enemies, it's just I'm not afraid to speak my mind, which can sometimes mean people don't like what I am saying. Youngsters have got to stop thinking about becoming the next Zuckerberg. It's a 1,000,000,000 chance. What they need is Mater and Pater to say, "Get a job, son." Well, it's not hard to be #1 entertaining Jew. Some of them are quite bleeding bloody miserable, really. Once you decide to work for yourself, you never go back to work for somebody else. I like to keep fit. My mother was a housewife. My father was a garment worker. You've got to admire Sir Richard Branson. He is a completely different style of businessman to me, but you have got to admire what he has achieved. I'm a commercial person, not an academic. My main regret about my years in football was keeping my mouth shut like a little mouse, not daring to speak out because I was told you left the managers to get on with the job and that the chairman must never interfere with the manager's decisions or the performance of his team. I am tired of hustling. Why work when you can fill out a few forms and get paid for doing nothing? Look, I'm a member of the House of Lords and I'm the first to admit that I don't understand how one gets new laws through. I'm not that hands-on as a grandfather. There's too much of a culture that exists out there, what I call an expectancy culture, of things being provided. I've just got an exceptional memory, if I say so myself. Nobody can honestly say that they never lie. The entrepreneurial instinct is in you. You can't learn it, you can't buy it, you can't put it in a bottle. It's just there and it comes out. If you lock me in the room with a piano teacher for a year, I might be able to knock out a rendition of Roll Out the Barrel, but will I ever be a concert pianist? No. The only people whose opinions I worry about are my wife, my children, and my employees. There is a lot of luck in football. Following England is like following Wycombe Wanderers or Leyton Orient. You hope for the best and hope you are lucky. I came from a socially deprived background when I was 15, 16 years old, but one thing I knew was 1, you don't abuse a policeman, and 2, you don't steal things. I have no patience at all. It will take a brave person to cull the benefits system and analyze who deserves and who doesn't. Not everybody needs to go to university, they can get out and start working straight away. Among some of the youngsters, I think reality TV has installed that culture into them and inspired a few of them into wanting to be TV celebrities. I have principles and I am not going to be forced to compromise them. Money is all right, but once you have it you learn it's not the be-all and end-all. I never experienced any feelings of closeness and caring from my parents. I believe employment regulations for women, whereby the prospective employer is not able to inquire about the interviewee's status regarding children, childcare, or indeed their intention of becoming a parent, are counterproductive. I have always been an honest trader. I come from a school of traders where there was honor in the deal. No contracts, just a handshake and that's it, done. That's the way I prefer to do business, but it's not always possible these days, sadly. I like to be a very fair person. I like to be a very fair person. I did not come into football to make money. I had already made millions. I don't like paying 50% of tax. I like things in their proper places. It is torment to be segregated out because of some bit of clothing that you're wearing. In America, everybody thinks they're an entrepreneur. That's the problem. It's not a title that anybody should call oneself. I get angry when people bring derisive reactions against me.